Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, obviously you have because you can hear this. If you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention, and I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show. All right, what about now? Is there the audio now? It should be. Oh, encoding overload. Why? What the shit? Oh wait, now is it working? Yeah, it is. All right, fantastic. Hope you enjoyed whatever that was and how long that took for me to get the stream started. Oh, I am tired. I am a little bit sleepy, but there's no one around. I'm checking to see if there's actual game audio. There is. Everything's just peachy. It's peachy. It's strawberry-y. It's even a little bit pineapple-y. Oh man, I've never sat and like discussed with anybody. It's well, I haven't like gone on record as in like I've not discussed like in a TikTok or in a YouTube video about like the hardships of my life. It's crazy. I've talked about bad relationships, but I ain't talked about like I don't think I talked about not at least not in depth the whole like kidney failure thing. I haven't talked about either my parents dying. I haven't talked about the multiple times I've been in the hospital. Crazy how like I don't know what causes it. Like in the sense like I don't know what like it feels like a lot of people in my age group like the 30s to like 37s. Like there's just this like lack of
We've all been worried about Hochi. They need a break.
Such
oh that's
moments are rare these
wild.
days.
I used to be like them.
I'm not the same man I was the night before Komoda.
How bad was it?
Komoda? Bad. We lost everyone. The beach was soaked with so much blood, it was like paste. Be grateful you didn't see it.
We rode south all day, into the night. A bad storm slowed us to a crawl. Stopped at a farm to sleep a few hours. I woke to screams. The main house on fire. Mongol raiders. They took us to Kaneda in chains. After that, I wish I had died fighting. I think I know where they took Hochi.
You want to go now?
Yes.
No deal. 3 actions, 3 illusions. So the reason that started in the middle of their dialogue was because the last time I played the game, last time I tried to stream,
supplies and prisoners on the way north.
If they put him
I
out to
was-
sea, we'll lose him.
Lord Sakai, when this is all over, what will you do?
I hope one day I can return home. Find a way to rebuild.
I wish I still felt that way about my temple. Most of my life, my course was clear. Follow the Eightfold Path. Raise a family. Serve Cedar Temple.
You can still do those things.
I joined the temple because of my brother. And I always imagined my children and Enjo's children growing up together. Our wives would be friends.
oh, and my ears ringing. Fantastic. Yeah, so the last time I tried to stream, things didn't go so well. Like it just would not. The
The
connection just
Mongols
could
haven't
not.
taken everything, Norio.
Damn, man.
One day they'll be gone. And you'll still have a life to lead.
But I don't feel it's mine alone. I have to live for Enjo and the other monks who died. Do you ever feel that way about the samurai of Komoda? Like you owe them a... Over here, my lord!
Yeah, I'm ADHD, brother. Sorry about that. All right.
The Mongols haven't taken everything, Norio. One day they'll be gone. And you'll still have a life to lead.
But I don't feel it's mine alone. I have to live for Enjo and the other monks who died. Do you ever feel that way about the samurai of Komoda? Like you owe them a debt?
Sometimes. Like my life has to count for 100 samurai.
But that doesn't feel possible.
Maybe that's the point.
Life before the invasion feels like it happened to someone else. Or like childhood.
Maybe 20 years from now, you'll look back on this moment the same way.
Lord Sakai, I told you Hochi strongly opposes violence, right?
You said he disagreed with the warrior monks.
He hates all weapons, including yours and mine.
He can lecture me all he likes once he's safe in Akashima village.
Are y'all done? Okay.
We're getting close to the camp.
Nope. Yeah, so it like the connection couldn't stabilize, and yeah, so what ended up happening was I just straight up like disconnect. I turned the game off.
Come here
I turned the game off, like just in the middle of their dialogue, and apparently it just was like, all right, we'll wait here till you get back, and that's what it did.
Mongol guard, run him down.
Talking about. I don't got no Mongol guard.
have to find Hochi.
The Mongols are holding someone there.
Hochi. Has to be.
If I go alone, I can reach him without the Mongols knowing. A Mongol signal cannon.
I could set it off. Draw their attention.
While I get Hochi out. After I find Hochi, we'll meet there.
Don't wait for me if I'm late. Get Hochi back to the village. I can handle myself.
I'm not gonna keep explaining it,
I'll meet you both
Like,
back in
it's-
Orishima village.
but I
Set
do
off the
think it's
signal
interesting that the
I'll
game,
get Hochi.
like,
Take
you
refuge
can
in
turn the game
Amida
off, not just like go into power, like into rest mode, but like turn the PlayStation off, or like start another game in like entirely, and the game will be like, yeah, we'll just hold on to the middle of this this ooh, shit. Okay. Oof. Okay. First, I didn't see all of them. Oh shit. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was that kind of party. It is that kind of party. All right. Jeez. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to leave you.
Good work, my friend. That should send the Mongols running.
Didn't mean to leave you half cocked. Yeah. Get that. Get that. I need that apparently. Oh.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm your daddy's brother.
Friend, we need to go.
I can't leave. The Mongols are returning me to see the temple. The people there need healers. Badly.
Oh,
Time for this.
I'm sorry, but I must remain here.
you son of a bitch. You are not helpful.
Hochi! Norio? What are you doing here?
The alarm drew a raiding party nearby. They're almost on us.
Damn it.
We gotta
Stay
go.
back, Hochi. We won't let them near you. Norio, ready your blade.
We gotta go, man. Golly. You are incredibly useless. I don't think that's I don't know if that's okay. Alright, there's so much to do. I will I'm gonna assume I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know why you're like expecting me to know where they're coming from, because it's just three dudes out here just kicking it, just with absolutely no no spatial awareness about what's going on. Bitch. Come on. There we go. Do some of that.
Come receive a lesson in manners. A monk of Cedar Temple is your sensei.
He died? What was he doing then? Norio, what were you doing? We here for your homeboy. How were you not helping? All right. Where is he? I don't know where he is. He is. All right. We want that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna set that on fire real quick. Oh, it's explosive arrow. Not damn thing. Okay. Is that why he exploded? That might have been why he exploded.
A monk of Cedar Temple is your sensei.
Yeah, yeah. That was what happened last time.
Are the others with you, Norio?
No. Do you see other people?
Everyone is gone. It's just me now.
I don't know why I'm upset with him, but I am.
I'm sorry. I wish we could end this bloodshed.
Yeah, we all wish that were.
The Mongols were searching for me. I gave myself up to save lives.
How did they know where to find you?
They knew I was in Akashima. And they wanted to return me to see the temple. They need a healer.
You're willing to treat the enemy's wounded?
Mongol or Japanese, we all suffer.
Some deserve it.
But this means... Has Cedar Temple fallen?
I don't know.
Norio, take Kochi back to the village before reinforcements arrive.
They will seek revenge.
I'll meet you there to plan a defense.
Honestly, look, if he doesn't want the help, we can't force the help on him. That's like we tripping at that point. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we could have. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. We absolutely could. I could have just shot a flaming arrow over here. Oh, that's just to break it. Okay. All right, let's go back to the fox game. Just walking past all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like I was saying, like 100 hours ago. Yeah, I've never really like discussed with anyone the whole. Well, not with anyone like my people. Like, oh shit. Wait, what's happening there? Undo that. How am I? What's happening? Can I not leave? Hey, fellas.
Who will fight?
Let's squabble. Yeah, open, like discussing openly about the whole kidney failure thing is it's. I find it kind of not to, I won't say like gross or cringeworthy when people discuss like the bad things that are going on in their lives, because for some people it's like, oh, this is me getting like Like this is how I'm like dealing with it. Like finding someone, like finding a way to discuss it, even if it's like, you know, via like social media posts or whatever. But oh, but for me, the reason I don't do stuff like that is it feels icky. No pun intended. It feels icky because there is this like this chance, if you will, that you make a video like letting the world know, hey, I'm having
Still.
this problem. Like you make a video about it
Hoped
and
you
you
would
post it for the
come.
world to
Go.
see,
Be
and
well.
then the world
This
doesn't
is
see
for
it.
you.
Or
Lord
like
Sakai.
the off chance that like you post, like especially you post it to Facebook. And I realize like with Facebook is basically just all any other form of social media at this point, because you could like post something to your what the fuck is that? You can post something to your Facebook page and it wouldn't matter. It might not matter because like although like, well, those are my friends and family, like won't they see it? Yeah, they might, but like because so many people like have so many people on their Facebook friends list, it's basically like scrolling through Twitter. Not to mention all the pages that Facebook sends your way. There's that shit. Like they just simply might not see it. Man, I'm doing other stuff. I ain't got time for that. So going out of my way to be like, oh yeah, here's what has happened in my personal life.
Stand and fight!
So much for having stuff. My other stuff to do was other people to fight. So like I just don't say shit. Like it's ow. 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 Double ow. I'm gonna stab again. God, I'm bad at the spears. It's just hard to see when they're coming from me. Like it's so hard to see when they're coming. That's all there is to it. Well, that wasn't so bad. But yeah, that shit would be so like it would alter the way I saw the people I considered friends and family. If like you post, fuck that noise, fuck that. I would much rather suffer in silence. Like I would much rather suffer quietly on my own. Okay. So there's one there. We're gonna go to that one later. There's one right here. Yeah, I'd much rather suffer in silence and not have to
Face me!
yeah. This is ADHD in a nutshell. I'm trying to like I'm trying this is practice in a way. Trying to like have a way. You got me. That's on me. Yeah, shit. Because it's kind of like the idea of like opening up to somebody directly. Like opening up to someone directly and then them just like not knowing what to say to you. So they just be like, damn, that's crazy. And it's like, appreciate it. Like, I super appreciate it. I greatly appreciate like that was the most you could muster up. That was the most you could muster to say to me after like I done fucking like poured my heart out and told you like, oh, my life is falling apart. Now I don't know what to do with myself. And he's like, damn, that's crazy. You know, the same goes for posting a TikTok about it or a YouTube video about it, and just it gets no traction. Like no matter, I used all the right hashtags. Like, did you? Seems like you didn't. And so it's just this. I'll just say nothing. But yeah, in 20, probably sometime around 2020, like my kidneys started to fail. My kidneys started failing, and we didn't know what was going on because I live in like the bottom of Missouri. Well, I live in what you would call a rural place. It's like not necessarily what you would call it. It's what anybody would call it, because that's what the fuck it is. It's a very rural location. So okay, so that just took me. Where the fuck? How did I? Okay. Um, and so medical care is like really hard to come by. It's not like you can't get a doctor. That's not what I'm saying. But like the doctors here are good enough. Like because I live in Missouri, and I guess Missouri from top to bottom is about 9 hours long. It's about 9 hours tall. That is a shitty way of describing anything. Where am I going? It's a shitty way of describing something, but it's the best way I can describe it. So for me, like the best hospitals from where I am, about an hour and a half out. About an hour and a half out. And it's not that it's hard to get there. Like no, it's easy to get there. But like driving an hour and a half, or like riding in my case, an hour and a half to like a semi regular doctor's appointment is damn near impossible. Like it really feels like that's like you're asking too much, asking for too much. I have no idea how I ended up all the way over there. Like no idea. Like it's just insane. So yeah, when things were going on, like typically kidney failure, like the biggest sign is like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of you have a lot of edema, which is just like fluid built up in the tissue, soft tissue of the body. Um, and I had gone through it before, but the first time I had gone through it, I was having fucking respiratory failure, and that was back in 2013. We don't know like explicitly what happened. We don't know like if because I'm a diabetic. We don't know if it was because my blood sugar was crazy out of control. Because all we really knew. Shut up. Uh, um. So yeah, for like 2 years, like my blood pressure was constantly high. I was waking up in the middle of the night, like my fucking head was pounding, heart was racing. Stealth charm, and we didn't get, didn't have any answers. Sway absolutely did not have all the answers, and no, I'm good on that. I'd like to find that bear, which I absolutely know I'm not gonna find. We're going that way. I'm gonna assume that like the bear. Oh no, there he is. Yeah, that was too good to let go. Oh shit. Okay, so all of this is an island. Like this is all coastline. So That kind of explains. Okay. It's dark as shit out here. But yeah, a whole lot of not explaining. A whole lot of just like not knowing what the fuck was going on with me. Blood pressure was going crazy. Fucking, it sucked. It sucked. I was scared. I was getting angrier. I was getting angry because it really felt like my doctors didn't know what the fuck they were doing. And they just kept throwing fucking medication at the problem. And because they're like, oh, your blood pressure's high. We don't know why that is. So like, let's just, keep trying to get it down. But there was like, but they didn't have like the common fucking sense to be like, okay, we got to figure out why your blood pressure's high. And like, unfortunately, like when you're fat and black, and like this part, like, and honestly, in any part of the country, they're just gonna immediately assume it's either because A, you're black, or B, you're overweight, and then that's it. Like, oh, you got to work on doing this, and it's so much easier for them to just tell you to lose weight and then fuck off, like effectively, like tell you to lose weight and fuck off, and then that's just it. Like the rest of it is on you. If you don't lose the weight, then it's your fault. If you're still sick, they can't say that, but that's what they're fucking thinking. I done had a handful of doctors. That's how it always feels, even if they say that's not what it is. And yeah, I felt like shit. I felt like absolute dog shit for a very long time. And what ended up happening was okay, I am not going where I want to go. I'm not going that way. I'm going back up this way. Oh, yeah, I felt like dog shit for like the longest time. And then eventually, one day I was at home, like me and my mom at the house, and I went to the bathroom, and I just couldn't. I like just a, it's like a 10-foot walk from the bathroom, from my bed to the toilet, like just not very far. And I got in the bathroom and I just couldn't breathe. And like I don't know if you've ever been in a position where you couldn't breathe, like not in like in general. I don't even think it matters like what the reason is, but when you can't breathe, at least for me, like you immediately start to panic. And like again, luckily I had like she was here. Well, luckily I lived with somebody at the time. I told her like, yo, I don't feel right. And she was like, yo, do you want me to call 911? And I've always been sketchy about calling 911 because I always feel I'm so insecure about like everything in life. Like every fucking thing in life. I'm crazy insecure. So like the one thing that I hated about like having to call 911 was basically just being some fat dude that they had to call 911 because like, oh, you can't breathe or some shit like that. And it's like, and I always assumed that like that's like the mentality they have, which is probably not the case. Like in most cases, it's not the case because I remember the day I went to the hospital, like from my house, and found out that something wasn't right. Like I found out what it was because I had been told that my kidneys weren't doing well before. Like I had been told. But like this dude, man, like, but this was different because I remember the what you call them, the EMT lady, like there's this white EMT lady, and I remember like her feeling like in a fucked up way she was kind of like happy to help me.
Challenge me.
Because she's like, yeah, a lot of the times just people that call us for it's nothing, but when we actually get to help somebody, it feels really, really good. And I was like, that's what's up. And it was just this wild sensation of like, yeah, I can't breathe. And I didn't tell him. I remember like because I think I was shirtless and I had when they had got here. Happy birthday, chump. When they had got here, like I like before they got here, I tried to get some clothes on. Like I tried to get a shirt on and some more shit, cause I ain't just want to be, you know, just naked when they showed up. And typically, when EMTs show up, like the first thing they try to do is they'll check your blood pressure and they'll check your O2 sats, which is just like how much oxygen is saturated in your blood. And I remember they were like they checked my O2 sats and they were just like, hey, you should come outside. Like, come outside to the stretcher. And I was like, yeah, but I can't breathe. Because at the time I have oxygen. And I was like, my lungs have been shitty for a while. And there's also why I don't smoke. And so they were like, yeah, but you should come outside. Like we got better oxygen. And like it's one of those things where like I wanted badly to get up and leave. Like I did. I wanted to get up and go out to where they were, but I was thinking about like how bad it would feel to try and like how bad it would feel. Fuck off. To try to get up. Like I'd immediately not be able to breathe, and I didn't want that. I didn't. Oh shit! That's what's happening. You're gonna get shot. Don't even trip. Dumbass. Cause I was just so fucking scared of like what it would feel like to like try to get up and then get over to where they were and then just not be able to breathe. I was not looking forward to it. And it was crazy. Like the whole experience was incredibly insane, because by the time they knew what was up, and like I pieced that together, like after the fact, like they were actively like, yo, like he's not breathing effectively, and they were just like, yeah, we gotta, like, no, you gotta come with us, bro. And they didn't want to freak me out. They didn't want to freak my mom out. So they were like real nonchalant about it, but they were very insistent. And so, yeah, so like that, we end up, like, what was it? It was, if I'm not mistaken, I think I ended up, yeah, we went to our local hospital, which is a piece of shit. Went to our local hospital first because they had to get me there to stabilize me. And then they was like, yeah, after this, like, they was like, it wasn't even like a matter of like questioning it. They were not questioning it. They was like, no, he has to go somewhere else. We can't. And they had to fucking stabilize me, like, and get me into a position where like I was, they felt like I was good to travel. Is this everybody? Are we done here? Oh, I can just check here. Yeah, we're done. And so that's what ended up happening. Like later on that night, I ended up, leaving. This is a solid wall, isn't it? Yep. So later on that night, I ended up heading like halfway up the state to the other place, and that was, it wasn't in September, but it was like more the end of September. It was, yeah, somewhere in September of 2022, and I was in the hospital, I think, for 2 weeks. I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks, and it was like, because I had been to that hospital before, like, and like because of something else like earlier that year. I think in February of 22. And a dude told me, he was like, yeah, I can't do nothing about that, but like your kidneys are not acting right. And I was in the hospital, I think, for about a week, and they ended up like they put me on a lot of like diuretics, so they got a lot of fluid off of me. And I felt great. I felt great. I felt so fucking good. Like I felt great. I remember I came home and I was feeling real good. I was able to walk around. I was able to move and shit. And I felt good. But like it didn't take long for all of that to like fade away because again, my kidneys weren't working. So like I was just living my life, like thinking everything was all to the good, but that wasn't the case. What super was not the case. So that was an accident. Stop. The super wasn't the case, so I just started. So it didn't take long for me to start putting on fluid. And honestly, that first hospital visit is probably what like kept me moving long enough to make it to September. And so I was in the hospital for about 2 months, for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks. And I remember them, like this doctor coming in saying like, "Hey, like your kidneys, as they stand right now, like you're gonna end up on dialysis, like sooner than later." And I remember asking him like, "Can we just, do that now?" Yeah. Great. You know what? Wait. Rhea? Damn. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. Give me a second. Boy, the minute I can take care of you guys, let me. I'm very curious as to why. Why is this epic ass music playing? What is that? No, that was the thing. The thing popped up. Like, could you fucking stop, please? Thank you. It's freaking me out.
Check it out. Coming. I'll search over there.
Oh. It was not over with.
Here.
Yeah. But yeah, that shit. Yeah. I remember asking dude, like, can I go ahead and just like start the dialysis thing now instead of waiting? Because I told him like I don't live close to here. Like I don't know if I'm gonna fucking make it next time. Like I might absolutely not make it next time. So let's like get this cracking now. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, it's crazy that you even gave me a fucking option. At no point were you like, hey, you should really consider this right now. Nah, it was just like, hey, if you don't do this shit, man, you can be fucked up. And I was like, okay. Like again, I get it. Like y'all probably trying not, trying to not scare me, or but fucking hey, brother. Like absolutely, let me know that like you are on the cusp of not fucking making it. Because like, motherfucker might have know your enemy. That's for a certain amount of the artifacts. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, yeah, like I'm just saying, let a brother know. So that was so at the tail end of 2022 was when I like officially started doing dialysis. Was in the hospital for about 2 weeks. Like had to learn. I had started a whole new life, a brand new life, a different experience altogether. Like I was no longer just at the crib living like I do nothing life. I was actively having to make decisions to try to stay the fuck alive. Because, mind you, at the time, my pops was still alive, mom's still alive. It was just a matter of, I don't know, just trying to experience, like, continue experiencing life. Because it honestly had gotten to a point where it felt like I wasn't, and it felt like I wasn't going to get a chance to. Like if that makes any sense. Like that's what it felt like. It really felt like very little of the life I was living was going to like lead to something worth experiencing. Like not to say like it was like I almost felt like there was no point for me to continue living. It just felt like at the rate I was going, nothing interesting, nothing good was going to continue happening. Uh, shit. I kind of want to do that though. I'll be back. It's lit up, so we're good. And all that's a fucking downer, which is why I don't fucking talk about it. Like it's a downer. I low-key feel like that's a fox den. And a part of me, again, because I'm so fucking insecure, a part of me feels like there are people out there who think that like, oh, that's like what you get or whatever the fuck. That's what happens for being fat. It's like, no, that's not what it was. At this point, I'm pretty sure like it's a side effect of COVID. I don't remember having COVID. Like me and my mom never like we don't. I don't think either of us. I was like, do not. You got to be shitting. The fact that you didn't kill me is like painful, to say the very least. It is incredibly painful that you didn't just fucking kill me. Yeah. But I bring all that up because like the thing about like kidney failure, I guess like some people like, oh, it means you can't pee. Like when it's bad, like at its worst. Yeah, that's what happens with kidney failure. Is like your kidneys are no longer producing urine anymore. Like they're not producing urine simply because like, oh my god. I want to see if I can fucking make it without him. Hold up. See if I can make it without him. Yep, there it is. It's gonna pop up like you guided me over here. Shit, it was crazy, man. All of it was mad crazy. I hated it. Hate everything about it. But yeah, it's that like the hardest part of, at least in my opinion, the hardest part of dealing with the kidney failure is like I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs of any sort. I am incredibly lame. There ain't much ain't much else to say about it. But like apparently I really like a good cold drink. Like icy cold water is my motherfucking, that's my shit. Like a good icy cold like drink is my shit. And I can't drink water the way I want to anymore. Oh, you know what? I'm still gonna fight y'all. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, I could have robbed y'all and been the fuck out, but I chose not to. So yeah, like that's a very like shitty rendition of that story, but that's what it is. Like I can't drink water the way I want to, and I can definitely feel when like I'm starting to retain fluid. Like I can feel it in like my hands and my legs. Um, but I don't I like the first like I think the first year I was doing dialysis, like I took it seriously, but I didn't take it seriously enough. Um, because I definitely missed like multiple treatments that first year. Like not the first, not only like the first like 2022, 2023. I definitely missed some treatments in 2023. But 2024, like this year, I have not missed a single treatment. Um, if you have questions, like ask them in the comments. It is after midnight. I have drugs I need to go take, and I'm gonna put some people in the party chat so that I can stop talking about this because it'll be a bummer to them. So, just shit. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back, baby. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I gotta go get the drugs. Gotta go get the drugs. Bye bye. Gotta go get the drugs. Gotta go get the drugs. Oh, call them sexy bitches. That's what you call them. Oh. Uh, suck by. Suck by. How's it hanging, James? Mouth full of food. A Caesar wrap. That sounds delightful. Wow. Oh. Look, prepackaged wrap. I got a prepackaged wrap for you. I said a hip,
Tread
a hot.
carefully,
Anyway.
my lord. Old Yarikawa is a dangerous place.
What? That was the joke. It was a prepackaged wrap. It was a wrap that was already written. Yeah, James said he missed him. I was trying to
We were coming down the
catch him
road
up.
and heard screams. By the time we got here, it was too late.
He did. Threw
They
me
must have
outside
killed
the
each other.
ring.
No,
I am on the ground.
it was the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance.
Spirit.
You know some of the tale, but not all. Long ago, the samurai of Clan Yarikawa were the most skilled swordsmen on our island. In every generation, one lord was taught their family secret, a deadly technique called the Dance of Wrath that could cut through any foe's defense. The Dance of Wrath found its greatest master in Lord Tokiasa Yarikawa. Though beloved by his people, he resented Clan Shimura's power. Desperate to seize control, he set off a bloody rebellion that claimed countless lives. Lord Shimura's father and brothers fell to Yarikawa's Dance of Wrath technique. But with Clan Sakai's aid, Shimura put down the rebellion and executed Lord Yarikawa. Before he died, the traitor vowed to avenge his conquered people from beyond the grave. Now they leave offerings to his spirit at shrines in old Yarikawa's ruins. They beg for their enemies to die, and the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance answers their calls with the Dance of Wrath.
You believe these men were killed by that spirit?
They were merchants known for cheating their customers, profiting from deceit.
So someone prayed for their deaths.
The shrines overflow with offerings to the spirit, begging him for bloody retribution.
How do I find these shrines?
People burn a handful of straw and flower petals to make smoke, so the spirit finds their prayers. Look to the sky, my lord.
All right.
Be careful. Yarikawa's people haven't forgotten your clan's role in their downfall.
That was a long time ago. Go.
Not to them.
Smoke. An offering to the spirit?
Are y'all bad people? No.
A shrine to the spirit of Yerikawa's vengeance. Someone left a message.
Hitaro is a traitor to our people. He's at the camp nearby. End his worthless life.
Heitaro is a traitor to a people. He's at the camp nearby. End his worthless life. They must mean the survivor camp.
Lord Sakai, how can we help you?
Which one of you is Heitaro?
I am.
Someone asked the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance to kill you.
Why would they do that?
He's a Mongol spy. Sneaks off every night for hours. Won't say where he goes.
I've done nothing wrong.
If you're helping the Mongols, I will find out.
I would never do that. Please, let me prove it.
Make him confess, my lord.
I'll explain, but not here. Follow me. I can't believe they prayed for my death.
You should be more concerned about me. Unlike the spirit, I'm real.
But my lord, I've seen him.
Really? Where?
On the road. 3 bandits tried to rob me. The spirit cut their throats and vanished. This is where I come at night, my lord.
A grave. Who's buried here?
His name was Tojiro. We were close. But his wife and family were at the camp. I can't explain why I visit without hurting them.
I understand. But the people at your camp don't, and they're scared. It's not safe for you.
Where else can I go?
Make your way to Ariake. Go, before it's too late.
Thank you, my lord.
What are you talking about? What is going on with the game? I'm not, and that's all. I am. Oh my gosh, shut up. I'm getting, I'm not in it. There we go.
Someone left a message for the spirit of Yarikawa's vengeance.
The Mongols enslave our people. The camp along the Kushid River, not far from this shrine. Destroy them.
The Mongols enslave our people. They camp along the Kushi
I don't
River,
have to read
not
it out
far
loud.
from this
apparently.
shrine. Destroy them. This is my fight, not the spirits. The spirit cut down the horses. Shieldmen. It took impressive skill to kill them.
All right, don't blow your own.
Not Mongols. Ours. Why were they killed?
Let me out! Please, my lord!
Calm down. I'll free you. Tell me what happened.
The spirit! He cut through them all! Then he left. Thought I was going to die in a cage.
Who were these people with the Mongols?
They're the ones who sold me to them.
You're free. Go.
Thank you.
The spirit moved on. Perhaps to another shrine.
Oh man, I ain't thought about that girl in a minute. I hope she's doing all right.
Another shrine to the spirit. If there was a message here, the spirit already claimed it. A battle, close by. The spirit.
Oh man, I was over here too.
There's a way in through that opening below. Someone's been living here for a long time. Worn by a samurai of Yarikawa. A banner of Clan Yarikawa. Written by an educated hand. But the words are nonsense. Something about Lord Yarikawa being alive. Offerings taken from the shrines to the spirit. Did a samurai of Clan Yarikawa survive? I have to find whoever this is. Need to look for another shrine offering. Another offering to the spirit. Lord Sakai is the last of his clan, and a servant of the dog Shimura. Lead him to the Garden of the Gods so they may witness his death. Prayer to the spirit. To kill me, I'll go to the Garden of the Gods and end this.
It's kind of crazy that y'all Praying for my. I'm out here trying to. Who wrote it though? I just got over here. Oh,
My lord,
what's up?
What do you know about the Garden of the Gods?
only that it's a beautiful field of white flowers.
Lord Sakai,
Tell me where to find the Garden of the Gods.
you're close. Look for the statues of our gods, created by the sculptor Zonkaku. They stand watch over the garden.
The spirit! He was just here!
Statues of the gods. This must be their garden. A shrine, but no spirit. This note's addressed to me.
I'm finna get attacked
Yarikawa's
from
vengeance
behind.
has come for you.
Yep.
So you're the spirit.
I am the wind that stirs the ashes. I am Yarikawa's vengeance.
You spilled blood using a technique that died with a clan of traitors. Who are you? A samurai's daughter? Did you survive the rebellion?
No one survived. This is a land of ghosts.
Who asked you to kill me?
The peasants who bow to you. The merchants who smile as you pay them. All Yarikawa prays for the death of Clan Sakai and Shimura.
Not everyone. Some forgive.
The rest weep for revenge. I will bring them comfort.
Let me see how you move.
Yarikawa is your grave.
I'm on period at least one of them. Before it's over with.
What are you doing?
What are
Learning.
you doing?
I know how to defeat you.
No, you will die.
You are a great warrior, but you let rage blind you to the true enemy. The Dance of Wrath belongs to me now. I use it as you should have.
Inhuman strength and venomous onslaught. What is this? Oh, it's a sword thing. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. I hope I get to wear something that matches that. Okay. Yuna insists that she can help recruit the people of Yarakawa to my uncle's cause, even though they've hated Lord Shimura ever since he put down Yarakawa rebellion years ago. The Yarakawa. I may not share Yuna's confidence, but she's resourceful and rarely wrong. I hope this works. That's very interesting. Okay, so the top. Okay, so this ain't okay. Whatever. I did not mean to exit out. I meant to. We're gonna go this way. Cause I'm not gonna be streaming for that much longer. Because I'm already sleeping. I dry. That's it's always the thing, Daddy. Lena says she gonna move back home. Yep. I hit her up today. I hit her and Mila up today, and Mila is one of those, man. That girl is weird. Cause I was like, yo, what's good? And I just said Mila, and she's like, yeah. I was like, what's like, how you been doing? She said, I'm eating a Slim Jim. And I was like, I did. That was my fault. 100%. I texted my 14-year-old cousin today, and I asked her, hey, how are you doing? What's up? And she said, I'm eating a Slim Jim. She didn't say it like that, I'm sure. But in my head, that's how she said it. And I asked her, I was like, do you think you're funny? Like, when you send me text messages, like, are you trying to be funny? Because I think you think you're funny. And she was like, yes, I think I'm funny, but no, I wasn't trying to be funny. She was like, nah, like you asked me if I was what I was doing. I was eating a Slim Jim. She's like, I love Slim Jims. And I was like, that's what's up, bruh. Man, do you peel the plastic off the Slim Jim? Like, and here's the thing. I know Mila well enough at this point. If I was to ask Mila, do you take the plastic off? Her response would be, you mean the plastic on the outside? Because she thinks I'm dumb. Because she thinks I'm dumb. And I'll be like, nah, like the plastic around the meat. And then she would, and if I say that, like, she's going to go from thinking I'm dumb to be like, okay, you're dumb. Like, like, yeah, like you have confirmed you are indeed stupid. Like, and so like now I'm probably gonna give Mila a bunch of Slim Jims for Christmas because I don't know what else to get her. So, but just a gaggle of Slim Jims. Oh yeah! Oh, I'm gonna snap into that baby. Oh yeah! Oh, gotta snap into it. Gotta taste the flavor. All the spices. Good time. Oh yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time. And the cream always rises to the top. I don't know why it was funny because somebody said Dan Soder said that one of the things if you want to really get a good Macho Man impression, he said the one thing you got to always do is just quote a random song, like you just got to quote a song. And in my head, I went, "Honeycomb Big, yeah, yeah, yeah." Oh, we're having a bad time. All right, guys. All right. First off, you're on fire. Well, you know, I forgot I switched out. It's all good. Honeycomb Big, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's small. No. I was like, all right. He has no idea who Macho Man Randy Savage is. It is very upsetting that she doesn't. It's crazy that she likes Slim Jim but doesn't know who Macho is. But yeah, I had asked Elena. I was like, what's the plan? And she was like, I'm gonna ooh, he super died. So that's just 3 hits for sure. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna like the plan is still to come back, in a few weeks. And I asked her, how's what's been up? Like, are you doing this because you want to, or are you doing this because you feel like you need to? And I was like, don't be coming here trying to help everybody out. Well, I don't know if they're doing okay, but what I do know is like, because apparently Anne is like planning on keeping the house. All right, you're getting stabbed. But yeah, she talking about she gonna stay. She gonna come back home and try to like help out. And I was like, are you coming home to stay or you just coming to visit? She's like, no, I'm gonna move back home. And I was like, do that I was like, don't do that because you think it's what you should do. Only do that if it's what you want to do. Don't do it now. But she was like, but I think the reality is, as she put it, New York ain't really for her. She's like, it's not for me after all. And she was like, and I just asked her, huh? She said she was in Syracuse for a good long while, and then she's like, and she said she was in Arcade for like the past couple of months. And I was like, what's it been like? Who's she with? I didn't ask all those questions because I ain't trying to hear. I ain't trying to find out about a love life because all I know is that she left with a boyfriend, and I'm good. I don't need to know all that. But she said like, oh man, she said I asked like, did you find a good job? Was money right? And she was like, I ended up working at a gas station, like a convenience store. And she said I came into contact with a lot of crackheads. And she's like, they tried to rob the store a lot. I was like, well then, you didn't experience life as far as I'm concerned. I was like, that's crazy. That is indeed that's a thing that happened for sure. But yeah, she said she's gonna she can come back home, and I guess her and Layla are actually gonna like try to like have a relationship again, like as sisters, which is cool. Yes, I could have told you that. Yeah, I could have told you that. Yeah, you gathered it, but like I could have told you that last year. Is what I mean. Like, 'cause she said that like her and Layla spoke after, you know, the event, because I'm streaming and what, after my dumbass cousin put hands on his wife, because fuck him. She's like, her and Layla had a conversation, and they came to the realization that like dad was really the one that was keeping us apart. Like that kind of like drove the rift between the two of us. And I was like, well, that's fucking very mature of the two of you. Well, what's it? Well, Layla had already left. Like that's what it turned into. Like Layla was the first one to leave the house, and yeah, God damn. But yeah, unfortunately, that's just what it was. Like when I say like he kept the house in dismay, like he was the one that like him and what's her face was. They were constantly, yes. Like it sounds fucked up, but that's the reality. Like he, you know, them constantly arguing was not. It wasn't the sauce. You know what I mean? Wasn't nobody digging that. Like, and I can't speak for everybody because my mom and dad they weren't together. They never lived in the same place. But like as a like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can only imagine if you're living in a place like as a girl, as a woman, and your fucking dad is constantly like bitching at your mom and they're constantly arguing. That shit make you want to leave. But okay, we made it to 135. We got some people over here need to be murdered. We're gonna murder them, and then we're gonna find us a nice little place to stop. Because my eyes are dry, and I like my eyesight, so I'd like to not ruin it any worse than it already is. All right, y'all, square up. I just want to know who wants to. This is easily this was this is I have to end it tonight after this. That was the cleanest victory I think I've gotten the entire time I've been playing this game.
Save me!
You're going to be all right.
You got.
I owe you my
They got
life.
their ass.
You're safe now.
Hey,
This
boy.
is for you, Lord Sakai.
I appreciate it, Daddy. Yeah. Oh, this is what we was going after. It is another fox den, which feels like can't really fail at a fox den. This is a lie. I jumped off into the water on that last on one of the ones. But yeah. I think they'll like that. I think because Jalen seems to really like he likes getting to hang out with Elena, which makes sense because she looked just like him, or he looked just like her. So I guess that makes sense. He sees himself in his sister, and they're both terrifying. Cut that out. I had spoke to my brother Thursday morning. He called to see what was good, and he told me Jason had called him. He did. He did. He said be lying like a motherfucker. That, that'd be a damn lie. He be talking big shit like he can't stand Jason, but every time Jason be reaching out to him, he'll answer the phone. Jason has no idea that my brother did not be wanting him to call. Like, and here's the thing: there have been plenty of times where my brother did not answer the phone. There have been plenty of times where he didn't answer the phone, and I can't stress to you enough that sometimes Jason does not grasp the idea that my brother is actively not answering the phone on purpose. He doesn't get it. Like, super duper doesn't get it. Because again, like, as far as Jason's concerned, he has no reason. There's no reason for my brother to do that. He doesn't get it. So he's like, no, he's like, you can't believe what bitch nigga done called me. I was like, well, obviously it was Jason. What do you want? What do you want? And he was like, this nigga scared and all upset, talking about he don't know if he gonna ever be able to go home, and he can't motherfucking he can't go home and get his card and all this other shit. And he was all worried and upset. But the man, I told him, all nigga, it ain't even like that. Da, 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 da. And like, my brother gave him like the most minimalist of like, hey man, it'll be okay. This nigga was like, oh man, yeah, that's what it is, man. Shit, I feel better already. I was like, you didn't really care to begin with, did you? You super didn't care. So chill. Like, I don't think he has. Again, like I said before, I genuinely think Jason is mentally handicapped. In this, I don't think that he has the mental fortitude to understand the gravity of the situation he's put himself in. And I am saying this in public. I'm saying this out loud. Stumble upon, mind you, this video ain't gonna go up for like weeks, but still, like, yo, I don't think he understands. Like, and also at the same time, like, he didn't got away with so much up until this point. I feel like he thinks that she's gonna forgive him, like, like, no matter what. Boy, I done really went pretty far up this damn island. Damn. So, but I think like the shitty thing is, if she forgives him and like everything goes back to what it was, if she whatever like positivity she done built with the girls, that shit finna go in the garbage can. Cause nigga, two of your daughters been fucked around and became independent women. They gonna look down on your motherfucking ass if you gonna take him back after that shit. Girl, you like it. Oh man. And that's what's going on out here. It's not funny. It's genuinely not funny. Because like he's my cousin. He's my blood cousin. But like he ain't worth this shit he done put this woman through. But not by far. Genuinely not. I was like, she might be a goofy looking white broad, but by all means, it don't take much. I was like, jeez. I keep forgetting they're only in their like mid-40s. They ain't that old. They still relatively young. So she can definitely go out here and find us some new dick. Golly, and she got a tube stat. Oh, nigga, this play ball, brother. And then you just gonna be at the house mad that somebody else is with your wife. Who's making love to your old lady? Oh, that's all right. That's it. Hit the outro. But anything I could have did. How about you? Touch my dick.